Hey everyone! So I know it's been a while since I've made a video, so I thought it was about time that I got up and did one. I've been real busy with my real life job and stuff, which is actually research, which leads me into what I want to talk about today, which is how to research information that you get. So in horseback riding, we all know that there's a lot of contradicting information out there. There's stuff that's just people's opinions. There's stuff that's got scientific backup. There's things that are just like legends that have been handed down. There's traditions. There's new stuff. There's all this information. And with the evolution of the internet, it's gotten really kind of confusing and crowded out there trying to tell what's real and what's not. So today I want to tell you how you can go and inform yourself. So first of all, I actually do encourage people to listen to lots of different opinions, to get lots of different information, get contradicting opinions, and then figure things out for themselves. Because honestly, it's really hard to get the full picture from just one point of view. Because if you just talk to people that agree with your point, then you're never going to see the other side of the coin, and you're never going to evolve, you're never going to change, and you're never going to grow, especially as a rider, since there's so much information out there and so many different ways to handle so many different behavioral issues. If I just listened to one person all the time growing up, I'd still probably have the same relationship as with my horse as when I bought her. Versus I tried different things, and finally I grew to understand where she was coming from, and we grew together in understanding. And I think it's just really important. But first, let's start off with sources. So whenever you get online in the equestrian world, there's tons of different sources. There are so many people out there who call themselves trainers that it's actually a little bit ridiculous. So first and foremost, let's evaluate the source. If this is a trainer, let's look at their age, because that's going to be the most obvious thing. If they are under the age of 25, then they should have gone through some kind of very strict training program or mentorship program or internship program where they worked under a licensed professional themselves and have competed within the field. If they are under the age of 18, they are not a trainer. I don't mean this to offend anybody who's under the age of 18. I just believe that if you cannot take legal responsibility for yourself, then you should not be able to take legal responsibility for someone else and someone else's animal. Simply because, I'm sorry, you're under the age. There's just too much for you still to be learning. After the age of 18, it's still a little bit hazy to me until you're the age of 25 and up, unless of course you've hit one of those series programs, which again, those typically happen after high school. So no offense to teenagers, it's just if your source is a teenager, then that's not a good source. The third thing, second thing, I can't count. Second thing, are they licensed? Are they professional? Have they competed in the area that they're trying to teach? I know that there's one big horseman out there who has no kind of professional licensing or competition history or anything. I honestly don't know how this trainer became a big name, because even the behavior of his horses is not good. It's just, he's one of those who preys on those who don't know. Evaluate your sources like that. Who are they intending as their audience? Do they have any kind of licensure? Where are they even coming from with their information? It's great to go listen to big name trainers, but at the same time, you need to evaluate them with a critical mind and see what they've done with their animals. It's awesome if you can do something showy have them, go follow you around an arena. That's not really that showy, but still you get my point. But in the end, does that really contribute to their horsemanship? So yeah, that kind of went off on a tangent. So evaluate your sources. If it's coming from a person, if it's coming from an online group, look and see what their bias might be. Are they anti something, for something? Are they advocating? Are they trying to take away? What's their agenda? Why have they put this information out there? The only places that pretty much won't have an agenda are going to be peer-reviewed journals, which are harder to research, and I'm not sure if any of you will have the access to those. You can always try Google Scholar, and you'll have free access to some things on there, but be careful you're not looking at a patent. You're looking at actual research articles, which is something that's further down in the research lines. Second of all, third, now I'm on three. Okay, I can't count, guys. Can't count. 3, I want you to use a critical mind. I want you to use anything that you've learned, anything that you're currently learning, and then anything that would be against what you're currently learning. So what I mean by this is that if you take everything people say is true, you're going to end up very confused because there's lots of differing perspectives out there. So you need to use a critical thought process of your own. You need to think about what the person's saying, think about how that would apply to your real life, and think if you think that really will work, just with your experience and your knowledge. And if you come across something you go, that doesn't sound right, then look it up. Go ahead, see if there's another perspective out there, see what you can find for yourself, because really in the end, you're in charge of yourself. And the 4th thing I'm gonna say is to use the people around you in your real life. The internet is great because it's so full of information. There's so much stuff out there, like so much stuff. But in the end, these are people talking to you through a computer screen, and they're not going to have any real life interaction with you. They're not going to have any real interaction with your horse. You're never going to be able to see them in real life. You're not going to see them at their best and at their worst. So really and truly, at the end of the day, if you can't find what you're trying to find in the internet, go to your barn. Talk to the people around you. See if anybody relates to what you're having. See if anybody can discuss things with you, and sit down and have conversations with them. If you're an older equestrian like I am, it's your job to help bring up these young equestrians. It's your job to talk to them and help give them information. Sit down, talk the theories that you've learned with them. Listen to them as well, but also try to educate. These are the equestrians of the future, and it's our jobs as older equestrians to teach them. So yeah, that's pretty much how I'm going to tell you to research things. Those 4 things, first of all, evaluate the trainers, then evaluate the age and stuff, evaluate the source. Oh no, I'm forgetting everything that I've said. Evaluate the source. I know the 4th one is talk to the people around you. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying. Go back through the video. I'll go back through and see what I've said and things and stuff. But yeah, guys, don't be fooled. Don't get caught up in the minutia. Use your own critical... That was it. 3 was use your own critical thinking skills. Okay, evaluate the trainer. Evaluate the trainer. Evaluate the source. Use your own critical thinking skills. And talk to those around you. Boom, boom. I need to cut this. But yeah, guys, use your brains, figure things out. And if you have any questions, feel free to come ask us, and we'll try to direct you to new sources. Oh, and I've got a Tumblr name change. I am now idreaminbayincgray.tumblr.com, which I'll put down below. Go ahead, feel free to ask me anything. If you need help researching something, hit me up. Research is literally what I get paid to do. Literally what I get paid to do. I've still got article critiques I gotta do. I critique science articles. I critique them. But anyway, please feel free to hit me up. It's been great talking with you all, and I hope you all like this video. Bye!